Alrighty, everyone, we are back. We have the Banshee Queen with, man, the Avenger 85. Off the top of my head, I have no idea how many miles we have on it. Maybe I'll do the math and throw it down right here. Anyways, guys, I went ahead and took off the exhaust pipe. I'm excited. I get to use the new helmet, so... Well, there she goes, friends. Right in the gravel. I'm just a curious little rhino. no. What was that? Leaking pretty bad. Came off pretty hard. We're gonna clean this up and do some work on it, so we're gonna talk about that later. The only thing I really did was go through with the Sharpie and make some marks on there that we're gonna go ahead and chop off. That little chunk right there to go ahead and stop our pants from getting caught on that. Just one less thing, you know. So, and we'll talk about that later, like I said. Alrighty guys, really why we're here is I wanna go ahead and take off the head and you guys see how it looks. Probably fast forward to this part, so really just kind of hang it tight. Alrighty guys, we are back. Hopefully you can see. Hopefully we got enough light going on here. Hopefully everything's good. So basically every single time you guys take the heads off, if you have the smoke performance, you are gonna bust the head gasket from my understanding. We will take it off as slow as we can. But I don't know, maybe we can try some grease instead of lubricant. I've typically in the past just tried using a little oil, 2-stroke oil, but maybe that's just not gonna help it, but who knows. But I don't know, just stock up on them, I guess. So I got like a little metal sliver. And it is driving me nuts. Alrighty guys, here we go. Nice and easy, squeeze it. Oh, I don't think there's any easy with that. Oh, it's been so long. Oh man, that one came out perfect. Except it's on the cylinder. Ugh. Alrighty, well we got all those pieces. I'm just gonna drop them down in there. Alrighty. Oop. I think that's everything. There you go. Go ahead and take a look. Real quick at that. It's looking pretty good, I think. The head's not bad. Definitely some carbon buildup for sure, for sure. You can see some slight metal flakes right there at the brim. That might have been from taking it off. Oh man, these heads are just a work of art. So nice. That's from the exhaust up there. Blowing up. Done. Alright, put you in a nice spot right there. Alrighty guys, well let's go ahead, pull the clutch in. See if we can go ahead and push that piston down to the bottom. Oh, I do have a flashlight. Alrighty. Quite a bit of carbon buildup on the top, it looks like. Right off the bat, looking down into it. It's easier to edit if I bring you guys up, if that makes sense. Pretty good though. I mean, let's go ahead and get a finger in there. Oh yeah, it's actually a bit more into the cylinder than I thought. Still looks pretty good. I'm very curious how many miles I have. I wanna. Oh, that thing is on there. Oh, it's looking decent though. Decent on this side. Won't be able to see the intake, but that's okay. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I think I goofed. I didn't take off. Oh, I guess I got the clutch in, don't I? So I can go ahead and rotate it this way. Let's take a look at that piston now that I have a better light on there. Looks very clean. Looks very good. For that cheap oil that I was using for a very long time, it does do a good job. I don't know. Hopefully it's still pretty lubricated. Does not want to stay above dead. There you go. Doesn't want to play. Now that I moved it. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and take a look at the other side. Just kind of look at the back actually real quick. There on that side. We're actually going to take this apart, guys. Take the next step. That is the goal. Ooh, I stepped too fast. Looks pretty good. Pretty happy. I'm actually very happy with this cylinder, guys. For freaking 54 going downhill. But for a good solid 51 for I think our max speed. For really like flat and everything, that's probably our max. But wow. For the first generation, this is pretty good, guys. I know that we did have to kind of play around with the shims and stuff like that, but we did figure it out and we got it pretty on good. But yeah, guys, the goal is now we're going to go ahead and I think we're gonna go ahead and port this bad Larry. I really am kicking it around to keep working on the welding skills and maybe, just maybe, guys, do some welding on the Banshee Queen. We'll see though. See how it goes. We still have to work on the felt bike over there and do that kind of stuff. So lots to think about, lots to do. But we're gonna go ahead and take off the carburetor and the intake and take a look at that next. So stay tuned, or it might be the next video. We shall see. We shall see. All right, guys. It's your boy James, Grendel's Garage. Alrighty, everyone, we're going to go ahead and take a little bit of a better look at the Avenger 85 and see how everything is looking. So, it's pretty greasy, not going to lie. Definitely going to have to clean it up with the old soap and water. Never underestimate the soap and water. But overall, just like the Menace, I'm pretty happy with it. First looks. Let's see if we can get some better lighting down here. Had pretty good success with doing it like kind of like this. So hopefully you guys can kind of see into there. It's looking at the intake right now. Like I said, this cylinder looks mint. This is all just surface wear. Just moving my hand across it feels great. Can't wait to start porting this so far very reliable engine. Let's go ahead and see if we can push it to its limits. Tell you the truth, I'm actually very happy with how this is all looking right now. Looking at the exhaust. Oh yeah, this looks so good, guys. Cool. See if we can take a look this way now. Flipping it around. Looking at the transfers, we have the intake right here. Go nice and slow. You can see that the cylinder is nice and lubed up, and that is not the optiamine, which we're going to talk about optiamine here in a little bit. Just looks so good. Feels good too. Just feels so good. It feels so good, so good. Something to clean up with. Something to look forward to cleaning up. But there you go. Alright, guys. A lot of grease to clean up, but that's just kind of par for the course. But not bad. Really not bad at all. Alrighty, let's go ahead and take a look at the piston. We'll bring her into focus. Focused. So with the Avenger, guys, remember, we do only have the one piston ring, and I have my opinion on that. You guys probably have your opinion on that, but I honestly like the one piston rings. I think it helps with cooling. Yes, you do lose compression, and you do lose a little bit of top end performance, and probably more in the low end and mid end, but probably all around, you just lose more performance. But advantages and disadvantages, you know, I think if you're trying to guess, like, set a top speed, then you want to, but for longevity, I think one can definitely be great, especially if you keep up on changing out these rings and keeping up on that, but it feels pretty good. So looking at the top there, yeah, she's got a little bit of carbon buildup, but not bad. Not as much as the other one did, the Menace 85, but again, I think that might be more of an optiamine issue than anything else. Looks good though, guys. Alrighty, well, that's really about it. I guess we can go ahead and take a look at the piston wrist pin. Looks pretty good. We are going to actually go ahead and order the bigger one that you can get. I think we're going to go to Hyperdash. Correct me if I'm wrong, Hyperdash, and order some stuff from there. So I actually am looking forward to that. So Hyperdash Garage or something like that. So that's actually where Kelly and I'm forgetting the other guy. Sorry, man. Kurt is for Small Performance, and Ethan is Small Performance, and the other guys are for the other one. So Kelly and the other guy, Kent Hinson. So, alrighty, guys. Cool. What's going on, everyone? It's your boy James, and we are back. We are going to go ahead and take a look at the Avenger 85 cylinder after cleaning it up a little bit. In the sink, we didn't go super crazy, but I did give it a little bit of love. Just some soap and water is what we ended up going with. To start with, I didn't do any gasoline or anything like that till like very end or even off at all. I used to do it quite a bit, but it does help, especially in the exhaust port and stuff like that. So you can't do it in there, but if you just keep going back and forth, it does help with the soap and water. Anyways, I digress. You're gonna see a whole bunch of stuff in the background. There's like 7-8 different projects going on right now, but we're gonna go ahead and focus on this one. Let's go ahead and take a look. I guess everyone's gonna want to take a look at that cylinder. So let's see if I can do a little bit better lighting. So we're looking right away at the exhaust, looking down. Just gonna try to slowly turn. We do have some pretty good wear and tear. There are some scratches. You're gonna see some light, shiny scratches. Those are going to be new scratches that I used for the material that I use for cleaning. It's just brown Scotch-Brite. I do try to go like back and forth in the same pattern, and then I reverse it, and I do try to do kind of like a 45-degree angle and a little bit of a turn, so that way it's kind of like a little bit of a honing. Not that this does a ton, but it helps clean and keeps that good pattern going for later on. There are going to be some watermarks, which you're going to see like right about there. There are some watermarks. But all in all, for how many ever miles we have on this, I can't remember. We're looking pretty good. Looking pretty good. We are gonna port this bad boy. So that is something to look forward to. I gotta be cautious, especially on those walls with our transfers. I've seen a lot of guys pop right through that super easy, so we gotta watch that. We're just gonna take it super nice and slow. I'm really excited just to really get some numbers and see how that looks. And just kind of go that route. We're over by the intake, moving around. I'm really not sure what I'm trying to achieve. Probably just a little bit of cleaning up. Maybe just try to help the flow. Do some cleanup. You can kind of see like right there on that transfer, we have that little hiccup right there. I'll probably try to even that out completely. I think we'll have a lot of opportunity to do that kind of stuff. It technically would be raising the transfer. We shall see. Maybe take a little bit of that bubble off. Not that it's bad, but we can really kind of play around with that a little bit. Those are kind of safer mods and stuff like that as far as the porting goes and the transfer. So, and I can hit that with the Dremel right off the bat. As far as the exhaust, I'm not really sure what we're gonna do, guys. Probably raise it up 1 millimeter, and it'll open up just slightly. Just ever so slightly. And maybe see what else we can do. Alrighty guys, so there's a cylinder. I'm not gonna talk too much about the piston. Got it super nice and shiny clean. Looks super good. I should have taken the ring off, which I might do one more time. Take the ring off and get all the other gunk in there just so it's nice and lubricant and everything else that got smashed in there between, which I should have done first. But yeah, it looks super good, honestly. It really does. It looks really good. I'm actually super happy with it. My worries of like, oh, is it gonna snag? Nah, it ain't snagging. That sucker just kept on going. So super happy with how that turned out. We'll go ahead and clean up some stuff right here with the Dremel. Not too much messing around with integrity stuff with these ones, but try to just take off the lip and stuff like that. That might be about it. How did the head hold up? Held up very well. Since I'm going to be putting this down for a little bit longer, I did put a lot of time and effort into clean this up, and it looks mint, basically. You are going to see that's just residual. How many miles do we have on this, and all that jazz. So I think it looks pretty good. Very happy with it. Ready to go for another round. We were almost able to save. We honestly were almost able to save this gasket, but I think we tightened it down, or I think when I pulled it up, actually, we just nicked it just barely, but the rest of it held up pretty good. It's just removing that gasket. I think you just can kind of hit the wall or something. You hit something, I think probably just enough. Pop. But no leakage at all. To tell you the truth, no leakage at all. I still have a bunch of grime and stuff like that in the exhaust, but you know, the file and stuff like that, and sandpaper's gonna take out the grime and stuff like that. So I don't know if you guys even really want to see a flashlight image, but you know, we'll address everything. We're gonna have some fun with this, that's for sure. Cool, guys. Well, there you go. There you go. The Avenger 85. What can we do? What are we gonna do? Thank you so much, guys. Stay tuned for the next video.